A side eye is raised as several Bravo TV stars, including Lisa Vanderpump and Kandi Burruss, got big bucks for the PPP loan. But did they really put employees back to work? Hey everybody, this is LALATE with a second stimulus check and stimulus package update today. This one is a different one about the PPP loan and a series of reality TV stars who LALATE has uncovered received fortunes in PPP loans. The question is, what was the loan money used for? Let's back up. Several days ago, we detailed that Steve Mnuchin and Javita Carranza did not want to release this information, including Marco Rubio came under fire after first saying he did not want this information released publicly, then saying he did. Ultimately, information was released. LALATE has uncovered the amounts of monies that Lisa Vanderpump, Kandi Burruss, and others of the Bravo TV family received from SBA during the PPP loan process. The question is how the funds were used, and your eyes are about to roll. Kandi Burruss got two PPP loans. One was for Old Lady Gang 1, and another was for Old Lady Gang 2. Both of the loans were in the amount of $150,000 to $300,000, says SBA documents obtained by LALATE today. What's interesting is that ultimately these loan documents are being filtered out to press through a portal. And that portal has information such as who is the lender, the date of the application, and how many employees were put back to work. When looking at Old Lady Gang 1 and Old Lady Gang 2, under the number of employees put back to work, the answer is left blank. So why is the question left blank? Other companies that LALATE looked at did not have that space left blank. In the case of Lisa Vanderpump, she received at least 4 different PPP loans for her different restaurants. But the details of it are causing quite a side eye. First, Pinky, which is the business that owns her location at TomTom, a business ownership this channel first exclusively reported years ago before the business even opened, got a $150,000 to $350,000 PPP loan. The application says it put 66 jobs. It saved 66 jobs. Now let me back up. The PPP loan is a loan for paycheck protection. It was a loan established by the federal government under the CARES Act to save jobs and to get people back to work. The application for the PPP loan calls for the applicant to list the amount of payroll and to use the money for payroll to get the people back to work. The money can also be used for rent and utilities as well. If the money is not used for it, the loan stays as a loan, but if the money is used for those purposes, it converts into a grant. The grant is then applied for with SBA. Ultimately, the timelines to use the money have been extended recently by SBA. But in the case of Vanderpump's TomTom, she got $150,000 to $350,000, and the application says she saved 66 jobs. Well, this is a post that was listed on TomTom days ago. It saddens us to do this, but with the advisement of the government and local authorities, we have closed our restaurants until further notice. These are scary times right now, but nothing is more important than the health and safety of our employees and guests. We encourage everyone to social distance themselves to allow our community to prevent the spread of COVID-19, and we hope everyone does their utmost to fight this. Together, we will get through this and come stronger to the other side. Much love, TomTom. This is an Instagram post. The question is, who are the 66 jobs that Lisa Vanderpump saved at TomTom if the door is still closed and has not reopened? TomTom is featured extensively on the show Vanderpump Rules. And on Vanderpump Rules, we see a series of people that are purportedly employees of TomTom. So are those stars of Vanderpump Rules jobs saved with a PPP loan, or have they not? 66 jobs is the representation the application said. Next, what happened with SIR? SIR's applicant is called Zapata, and Zapata claims Zapata documents obtained by LALATE show a loan of about $350,000. Villa Blanca, what's going on with Villa Blanca? This one's the one that's quite shocking, if the prior ones aren't shocking enough. Blanca Investments got a PPP loan of $150,000 to $350,000, and it also represents it saved jobs. But Villa Blanca is not reopened, and overnight, Lisa Vanderpump indicated it currently is not reopening. So where was that money used for? Was it used to save jobs at a place that hasn't reopened? Villa Blanca was detailed on this channel exclusively over the last, not this channel, but LALATE over the last few years as being up for sale. The business has been up for sale for many years. At a price tag, I think about it, was about $800,000. So why is a business that's up for sale asking for a PPP loan? And why was a PPP loan gotten for a business that has kept its doors closed? More about why they kept their doors closed shortly. Finally, Pump, which as you know is also featured on Vanderpump Rules, got the highest loan. So why did Pump, which is arguably the smallest of the almost the smallest of the locations, get the highest amount of loan? $350,000 to $1 million loan, and it was applied on April 14th, claims it saved 73 jobs. But Pump is still closed as well. After Governor Gavin Newsom's yesterday on July 1st and the new protocol received by the Public Health Department, we have decided to stay closed until August for the health and safety of our community. Stay healthy, be positive. It's a little bit troubling, and let me give you the backdrop. As you know, Villa Blanca's in Beverly Hills and the other businesses are in West Hollywood. And throughout this entire pandemic, businesses have been allowed to have takeout, curbside pickup. And yet, all of Lisa Vanderpump's businesses are closed and not available for takeout, according to her Instagram accounts. So why are businesses not available for takeout, getting PPP loans, and keeping their doors closed? Moreover, if you don't know, in LA County several weeks ago passed what some call a great ordinance. Others think it's a little bit peculiar. But it's an ordinance that allows businesses to extend their dining into the street. So basically what you see is businesses opening up, putting tables and chairs out into parking meter spaces, applying for a permit, giving a design to city planning, and getting an area dedicated in the public right-of-way to set up dining. They then put barricades around them. Some of them do it really quite nice and, put decorations and whatnot. The reason why is because Gavin Newsom has passed an ordinance just days ago that says we're not allowing any indoor dining, but we'll still allow outdoor dining. And of course, we'll still also allow pickup and takeout. So what you have now in all these cities across California is these outdoor dining spots where business owners like Vanderpump can apply to have tables outside, serve food outside in outside tables, and operate your business accordingly. In the case of Villa Blanca, she already has outside dining in front of the business, but she's not offering it. In the case of Pump, she has outside dining, but is not offering it. So why are none of these businesses open but got PPP money? Ultimately, the question is how PPP money is used and whether or not it'll be used at all. A person who receives PPP money can initially receive it and change their mind and give it all right back if they determine that the purpose of it was not beneficial. And when they underwritten, they thought that they could use it. We had detailed when this channel first started that PPP sometimes doesn't make sense If local ordinances stay in place, that prohibit you from putting the employees back at work. A lot of these applications, which I just went over, were early applications. These were April applications according to the website. So they may have received the money back in April, but they may have returned the money. We don't know. So at a full disclaimer, we don't know if any of these businesses have kept the PPP money, but they certainly got it. And why they got it, and who were the employees, and were those employees Vanderpump Rules stars? Were those Vanderpump Rules stars put back to work, or did they never work there in the first place and only there for purposes of TV reality? We don't know. What we do know is that great sums of money were gotten by very wealthy reality TV stars for businesses that have not reopened, but could have. In the case of Kandi Burruss, I don't know what's going on down there, but the question of why Kandi Burruss's application, at least posted online, shows no list of employees saved, we don't know. Finally, if you don't know, out of full explanation, the PPP loan does allow the owner to be listed as employee if the owner is also on the payroll. Take that for consideration. If you have questions in today's video, drop in the comments below. We have other second stimulus check videos today. This is one of 7. As always, stay with LA for more.